Hi, everyone.
Hello.
I am Yolanda Harper of Harper Therapy, and Elena and I are here today to share more tips or another tip from the upcoming workshop for teen girls that we will be hosting in June.
Just a couple weeks. So.
In just a couple of weeks. Yeah. So we wanted to come on and share a little bit about what you can expect for your daughter if she comes to the workshop. And if she's not able to, then you can take some of these tips and hints and put them to use on your own. So what do you have for us today?
So like Yolanda said, we're talking about promoting positive body image today. And sure, we all know, even as women, it sometimes doesn't get any easier with how we feel about our bodies. It takes a lot of work to have that positive body image. But, body image, especially for young girls, is associated with self-esteem and making healthy lifestyle choices. So anywhere from nutrition to just kind of like, choices with school, that kind of thing. It can really affect so many areas of life. So it is an important aspect of dealing with anxiety and a positive image. So what is a positive body image? It's feeling happy and satisfied with your body and being comfortable with and accepting the way you look. It can really lay the foundations, a healthy body image can really lay the foundations for good physical and mental health later in life as well. And if someone doesn't have a good body image, it can have long-lasting consequences. I mean, I know personally, when I was a teenager and in college, I really struggled with feeling accepting of my body, and I kind of placed a lot of blame on, all these other life problems on how my body looked. So, it's something that I've worked through as well, and it really does affect not just girls, it affects boys too, just in different ways. That's something we can talk about another time. But
it's one of those tangible ways that we try to navigate through some of the intensity of feelings that we have. It's easy to kind of offload those onto our body image.
Right. And it's like kind of something we can control, quote unquote, even though, even when things feel out of control, it's like, let me focus on my body. But then the impact of that is really can be negative for someone's life.
I think that many of us have gone through at least a period in our lives, right? Probably during adolescence, where we first had that experience of feeling out of control and recognizing, there's some parts of my body, what I eat, the way I move my body, how much I exercise, what my weight is, all of that stuff. I have control over those things. Yeah.
Absolutely. I think a lot of women can probably identify with this, even as parents, and especially having a teenage daughter, being a mother or a father, just looking at what they're going through and, having those struggles ourselves still sometimes, So it's interesting. I'll just share this little story. I was on, I don't know, I scroll through my news all the time, and I saw this thing about this new social media craze about these celebrities posting about these things called Toblerone tunnels. And basically, it's like the little gap between where the bikini line meets your thighs or whatever. It looks like a Toblerone tunnel. And I was just like, that is not normal for people to have that.
That's the new thigh gap.
Yeah, the thigh gap. It's the new thigh gap, exactly. So, I saw this TED Talk recently.
Unrealistic body
It's so unrealistic. The person who had it, I noticed, is this celebrity, I even forgot her name, Emily Ratajkowski or something, and I was like, sure, her body is just not, it's not a realistic woman.
I wonder if the photo was even edited.
It could be. And that leads us into the next kind of, there's a next kind of subject is that, like, how unrealistic online photos are and the media is. And so, we're talking about tips to help your teen have a positive, healthy body image. The first thing is just really talking to them about it. Like, what is a healthy body image look like? And also practicing as a parent your active listening skills. Like, tell me what's going on. Like, how are you feeling about your body? Like, what's affecting how you feel about your body? Who are you comparing yourself to? Kind of looking at what are those realistic and unrealistic images that they're seeing. And also, we want to be a positive body role model ourselves. So, complaining about our bodies in front of our daughters is not really a great idea. Pointing out other people's weaknesses in front of our children and our daughters is can be harmful because then they're like, well, what if I look like that? Or what if, I do something? And making our own health a priority. Like, are you taking the time to take care of your body, work out, go to the, do things that make you feel good about your body.
Healthy and strong.
Yeah, because I mean, even
that's the message I try to convey to my daughter. The things that, and I have to check in with myself, and I have to be really mindful when I'm talking myself to my daughter, around my daughter, just in general. Like, what are the messages that I'm believing about my body? What are the messages that I'm sending? And really shifting and prioritizing. Like, I want a healthy, strong body. I want to make choices that allow me to be healthy and strong, so that I can, live a healthy life and really have energy to put towards relationships.
Right, exactly. And I think that shift in focus, like, today I work out because it feels good. Like, I feel really good when I do it. And when I don't, I just notice how I feel more tired. And, there's a different reason for doing it rather than just, to look a certain way.
Right. Yeah.
One activity you can do with your daughter is spot the airbrush, look online, look in magazines. It's like, look how, pretty much every image you see is airbrushed or edited in some way or another.
Highly edited.
Yeah. They're creating a picture, like a piece of art, and it is, their version of art is to make these people make the models look like just what they are, models. Like, they're not supposed to look like real human women. And then the last thing is focusing on what's important. So, looking at who your child is versus how they look and their achievements or their personality characteristics, kind of complimenting on those parts of themselves, like humor, intelligence, or, kindness, empathy, rather than how they look or, whether they've lost weight or anything like that. So those are all really things that you can do to help your daughter, and those are some things that we'll talk about and do in the teen workshop, and, kind of have some of the girls who participate model those things for each other.
And just a little note that can go on the flip side, too. I mean, generally speaking, when we talk about, body image and self-esteem, we think towards one end of the body image spectrum, but that can also be applicable for our teen girls if they are smaller, more petite. They might find some discomfort that their body in that state doesn't look like other people's bodies. So just be aware of that too. Like, across the board, we want to send the message of healthy, strong, realistic.
That's such a great point. I'm glad you brought that up, because, it really doesn't matter how your body looks. It's more about how you feel about how your body looks, So it can be one end of the spectrum or the other, just like Yolanda said.
Yeah. So this week's tips as far as engaging with your teen daughter for healthy body image, healthy self-esteem. This is a component of what Alina will be offering at our workshop in June. We'd love to have you join us. Give the office a call at 813-434-3639 to find out more information and get signed up. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your day. There was some sunshine, now not. Who knows? We might need to build an ark before.
Yeah, I think so. I'll start collecting 2 of each animal.
But you guys have a great rest of your day.
Bye.